So if you've been living under an asteroid field all these months, you have missed the release date of Star Wars Squadrons, which was today. Yes, my voice sounds raspy and Vader-ish. I love it because I'm sick, but I'm gonna get better and my voice is gonna go back to where I sound like C-3PO or Chewbacca. It's somewhere in between. Today, I streamed Star Wars Squadron, or at least I tried to stream it, and in what resulted in, I think, a great stream, and we saw Darth Vader's cameo. I really enjoyed it in the way that it was not spoilery at all, and that's not why I'm making this video. I want to stress that enough that this is not spoiler territory because Darth Vader makes a cameo in Star Wars Squadrons immediately. Once you start the game and select a character, Darth Vader will immediately be the one greeting you with very, very sad information. In that cameo, he will describe what happened to Alderaan, how they destroyed the Alderaan because of the rebels, because of their strong-headedness and their goal to oppose the Empire. The conflict becomes bigger once we understand that Vader does not want even the hint of a rebellion by Alderaan, as many refugees have escaped and want to seek shelter for themselves after their planet has been destroyed, together with Princess Leia. Vader does not want this by any means necessary, and therefore he sends Captain Lyndon Javes. To watch the full Darth Vader cameo, please stick around till the end of the video. That's the moment where we will showcase Vader's entire cameo in the beginning of this game, and I promise you is something that you will want to see. But in that cameo, Captain Lyndon Javes is very much involved. You see, Captain Lyndon Javes will appear right at the start, commanding the Imperial Navy. Together with his subordinates, he tries to explain to them what actually is happening, but the brainwashed youth can be very much seen in this game as they see these refugees as enemies of the Empire, and in a way terrorists which need to be dealt with. This is how the Emperor and Vader had instructed them to think. It was very hard for the captain to divert that. If you played this game for a little while, this all happens right at the beginning of the game. Lyndon Javes is an ultimate defector from the Empire. He actually joins the Rebel Alliance. In fact, before his service with the Alliance, he served as a captain of the Imperial Navy and commanding officer of Helix Squadron. Following the destruction of Alderaan and Zero BBY, Darth Vader gave an order to Rey Sloane directly, which she then informed Captain Javes of Vader's order to hunt down any refugees who had escaped the planet's destruction. Javes was ultimately given the assignment, although Captain Javes had no intentions of killing innocent civilians and instead planned to rescue them. This is what actually happened in one of the first missions that you go through in the game. Captain Javes, although deceiving you and your colleagues, once you start your Imperial mission to hunt down these refugees, he will then sabotage your efforts and help the rebels and the refugees escape. Therefore, Captain Javes will immediately defect and become a rebel pilot. He helped the rebels by hunting Imperial capital ships and allowed him to rise through the ranks of the military of the Alliance after the Battle of Endor in 4 ABY. Despite still being a combat pilot at heart, Captain Javes had learned of his talent for command. Accordingly, he coordinated several successful missions behind the Empire's lines, and as the Galactic Civil War entered a new phase, Captain Javes was given the command of Vanguard Squadron, as well as classified assignments from the New Republic, also working closely with General Hera Syndulla. Despite all of his efforts, Darth Vader would not cease to hunt down the rebel soldiers and rebel spies, and I'm sure he was enraged when he found out about defectors like Captain Lyndon Javes, who helped the rebels and did not want to kill innocents. In that game, you can specifically see moments where Captain Javes is conflicted together with his soldiers. However, orders were given and they needed to follow them by any means necessary. This did not apply to Captain Javes, who had the intellect and the capacity, of course, to think beyond those orders and know that what they're doing is wrong. His story was a nuisance for Darth Vader, who, as I said, appeared in this game, and we will see his cameo right now.
Alderaan chose destruction. They incited rebellion and anarchy, and paid the price. The survivors continue to spread dissent. Find them. Do not rest until the destruction of Alderaan is complete.
This is actually how Star Wars Squadrons starts, so if you guys buy this game, please be sure to not skip the intro. I don't think you even have that option, but Darth Vader is just phenomenal. As a very short cameo, you can see his thoughts after the destruction of Alderaan and him pursuing Princess Leia. But of course, talk to me down below in the comments. Have you guys played this? And do you intend to get this game? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe for dailies. Now you have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.